What's going on? Clint Rihn here today. We are at Rowe Park in Onalaska. This is actually my home course. And today I'm going to be playing the league layout. I've played it Wednesday nights. They have a league here. It's handicap, but we play a 22-hole layout. One round of the shorts, the regular tees, and then one round of long alternates. Some of them are same distance, just different lines. So just a different perspective on the hole. But like I said, this is my home course. This is where I grew up. So I've played here quite a few times. But I'm going to try to beat my league rounds. So I've played 3 league rounds. I think it was 14, 15, and then 14 under. So my goal is 16. It's a shorter course. The first round, first 11 holes is going to be all under 300, most of them in like the 230 range. So let's get at it. Hole 1, 213 is wide open straight ahead. There's some kids building the shed over there, putting up walls, so hopefully I don't go too long, but should give it a good run. Makana. Parked. Right, hole 2, 195 uphill. This is probably my most aced hole here because you have a kind of a backboard behind it, so the play is to ace run it. So hopefully this is a good run. Makana again. Never gave it a chance, got to get it up higher. All right, parked. Hole 3, 216, downhill. It's pretty short. There's a huge gap on the right, so I'm just gonna go culprit. It's like a zone type disc. Slide it up there. Actually give it a little run. Hole 4 is actually one of the longer holes on like the first 11 at 270. There's a gap on the right side that I like to take. It's just kind of a straight to hyzer finish. Yeah, let's get this one with the culprit again. Yeah, that was good. Hole 5, might be the longest one, 309, but it's downhill, so it doesn't play that far. Probably plays like 270, 280 maybe. I'm gonna go Pioneer forehand on the left side and try to skip it in. The main reason is there's stuff late on the right that I can't hyzer it in, and so it's just easier to go forehand. Here we go. Hole 6, 231. Again, there's a huge right gap. You can kind of just fade down the hill naturally with the hill, so it lands pretty soft. I'm gonna go culprit again. Hole 7, 231, uphill this time. There's just pick a gap right or left. The left is actually bigger, because of the tree that slants. And there's less trees up by the green, so I like going forehand. I'm gonna go, this is another culprit, just a more overstable one than that other one. A little long. Oh. Dang. That one hurt. You don't want to bogey anything out here. But hole 8, 273, a little downhill. Road is out of bounds, but you kind of got to play up it and then hyzer in. And it's on a slope, so you got to land soft. Okay, hole 9, 282, uphill, quite a bit of. I like to play up this road just because it's big open hyzer. A lot of people just don't hyzer back, stay OB, take big numbers. So really, I'm gonna go Pioneer. It's a really short tee pad because you have to kind of like jump up. So I go shorter run up and faster disc going uphill, just to make sure I'm getting left and far enough, and I don't have to overdo it. All right, hole 10, 279. It's up on the hill a little bit, so it's a little bit higher than where we are now. So it's a lower ceiling with a high floor, so you kind of got to punch it and then get it to slow down. I'm gonna go culprit. Hole 11, this is the last one on the first loop around, then we'll play alternate long holes. It's 282, pretty low ceiling. The biggest gap is actually like the forehand. With backhand, you have to punch it so hard, it's hard to get it to stop sometimes. So I'm actually gonna go culprit forehand, hopefully up this left side. I think I'm 6 down through the first 11, which is not good. That's supposed to be the easy part. If I want to get to 16, I got to shoot 10 out of 11 on the hard holes. Starting right here, I guess. It's a low ceiling to one's basket. I was hole 12, but it's probably about 300, but it's low. You got to kind of get to skip left. Go to culprit. Low ceiling. Hole 13 is the longer version of hole 2. It's probably 270 uphill. I'm gonna go culprit. 14, I think. Downhill over 300, I don't know how far, but super low ceiling. I'm gonna try to go explore on the right side. Okay, I threw and good. Hole 15, very uphill. It's really low ceiling if you go to the left side. There's also the right side. I'm actually going to try forehand left side. I've had no luck going right, so I'm going to go left forehand. Pioneer. Okay, I think that's good. It might be my play. Hole 16 is very downhill, pretty long. It's probably 350, 370. But you gotta go downhill, so I gotta make sure I get this on the right angle. Go and explore. Almost. Hole 17, pretty downhill, big kind of center gap. It's not that far. It's probably like 280, but plays downhill 250, 240. I'm gonna go Makana. Straight. Okay, hole 18 is actually an easier version than regular hole 7. Probably like 250-ish. I'm gonna go culprit forehand. Yeah, pretty good. Hole 19 is probably the hardest hole out here. Usually there's a Mando making you go left, so I'm just gonna play it that way. I don't really like going over the road anyway, because there's low ceiling and there's usually cars there, but it's probably 370, maybe slightly downhill. I'm gonna go Pioneer, forehand, basically through all the trees, get it to flex a little bit, and then fade. Hole 20, this is, we're out of bounds right now, so we have to cross the road to be in bounds, and it's kind of a left to right. I'm just gonna go forehand, Pioneer. Oh, almost made it. Hole 21 is about 350. You can see it straight through the gap there, but there's a bigger gap that's a hyzer, so I usually just do that. I'm gonna go explore because I can't push too far that way and fade in because you'll hit trees either on the short side or far side. So this is more of a gradual hyzer. inside. Last hole, hole 22. There's a couple gaps, there's a lot of trees. There is one gap that if you hug this bathroom building and flex it, you can go backhand. Otherwise, there's a straight at it, flex forehand. Kind of go out right side of this bush on the left and then fade back. So that's what I usually go with. I'm gonna go Pioneer. This is a straighter one to get the flex more. I have never thrown it worse. We are parked on the last hole, so we'll just tap her out and end it. But ended 12 down, I believe, which score-wise is actually pretty decent. That would win or be top 3 in most weeks. But yeah, here we go. We're parked, but I don't know. My goal was 16. I was far from it, and there was some, frankly, horrendous putting today, and that's been my struggle recently. Throwing was okay today. I felt like it was fair. There were some really bad ones, but I had some good shots. That seems to be pretty normal for me, but yeah, the putting, man, that was bad. I didn't even give some of those a chance, so that's something I need to work on. But hope you guys saw the course, liked the course. If you're in the area, make sure to come out here Wednesday nights. Usually starts at 5:30. It is a handicap league, so let's say you shoot really bad one week, the strokes will help you out the next week, so you have a better chance of winning. So yeah, that's gonna close it out. So see you next time.